You know? I noticed why I'm making so many videos as of late. Because I'm a lazy, I procrastinate all my homework. Like, I will literally come up with anything to do besides my homework. So it looks like I'm going to be popping out vids left and right. Because I just can't sit down. I was going to do it, and I was like, what else can I do? I did my laundry. I cleaned my room. I went to the gym. I had dinner. I have to do homework now. But no, I'm making a vid. Because I don't want to do homework. I'd rather do this. This is better. More better. More better? Better? More fun? It's not even grammatically correct. Grammatically. Yeah? Alright. Sidetracked. I rant about nothing. Listen, life on deployment. What it's really like. This is the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth, like how I really felt. And what I felt people felt. I was on 2 carriers. Oh, I'm sick. I'm getting sick. My throat. Sore. But I was on 2 carriers. I was on the Lincoln out of San Diego. Right? I did a deployment on 2 deployments on the Lincoln. No, 1. And I did 2 on the George Washington in Japan. So I have about almost a year and a half total sea time living on a ship. Sea time. A year and a half almost. So, you know, this is what I think it's like, how I felt. So let me start off with, if you're tall on a carrier or a ship, you're fucked. Because everything is low. If you're over like 6'1", or 6'2", 6'1", if you're over 6'1", 6'2", if you're over 6'2", it's gonna be. I'm 6'4", and basically walk around the whole ship. I walked around the whole ship like this. Huh? Can I lift my head up? Can I lift it up? Like, I couldn't walk straight, you know, up with my head straight, shoulders up, good posture. No, I would slouch down because everything in the ship fucking hangs low. Pipes hang low. Everything in the bed. My first deployment, I swear to God, I hit my head, I think at least 20 times in the first month on everything. Walking up the ladder wells, I'd hit my head on that fucking thing that overhangs on the ships when you walk up the ladder wells. Fucking hit my head on my rack every morning. Fucking hit my head on the pipes that hang in the ship. Just in the P-ways, in the regular P-ways on the ship. The fucking plumbing and pipes and shit hang low. So I had to fucking walk like this. I had a friend that was 6'7". He was like the tallest guy on the ship. That really sucks. Now in the rack, sleeping when you're tall. Like, you have to, like this. Basically, I'm exaggerating, but basically fetal position. Can't, you know. That's how it is. You gotta do it. The food. I'm just gonna go over everything about how it really is. Food. Food is terrible. Everything, Tabasco sauce, everything, tapatio, salt, pepper, drown it, and all that. Because you can't, in the morning, I'd wake up, this is me in the morning, wake up at like, right, so you work like 13, 14-hour days. I work like 13-hour days on deployment, 7 days a week. So, wake up at like 5:30, you know, you gotta shave, whatever, get your uniform on, then you go to the galley, wait in a line for the shitty-ass breakfast food, nasty-ass pancake, nasty-ass eggs, the fake eggs, not even real, freaking nasty-ass sausage, you know, it was all, the food's not good. If you're an officer, they got their own little cooks and everything. Enlisted personnel, food is no bueno. Lunch, the food is no bueno. Dinner, food is no bueno. Mid-rats, which is between 10 and 2, food is leftovers from everything. Even when we had holidays, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, when they would have decent food, the lines were like 2 hours long, stretching down the whole ship just to get food. So like, I can't wait in line that long with my job that I had, so I couldn't even have maybe once I had like a good meal out of 100. How many days are in a year? Over like 400 days on a ship, right? Or if I did a year and a half, what would that be? 500? 600? Like 1 or 2 days that I had good food. You get addicted to caffeine. Red Bull. They have Red Bull machines on the ship. Literally, listen, they have a vending machine filled with Red Bull and Monster. Like, there you go, Navy. You're smart. That's how you get healthy sailors. How about fill your machines with water bottles? That'd be a better idea. Some nice water. I totally, free water bottles instead of Monster and Red Bull. That's a good, see, right, if you are in a position of power, run that through the pipeline. That'd be smart. Because, yeah, that shit was, I like Red Bull all the time. Fucking getting real unhealthy. I dropped some shit. Alright. So yeah, food, like everything's low if you're tall. If you're short, then you're short. That's your own, No, I'm just kidding. If you're short, you're good. If you're under 6 foot, you're good. But still, if you're tall, it sucks. And the food's garbage. I'm being a real negative Nancy. There's nothing really good, positive. I'm trying to think right now of a positive experience that I remembered. I really can't think. Alright, there's this thing called cleaning stations on the ships. You have to clean for an hour, right? In the morning and at night, you have to clean for an hour. And you have your own designated spot that you have to clean. So every morning between 8 and 9, I would have to sweep the same area every day, 7 days a week, 9 months on deployment. That you couldn't even if it was clean, even if there was no dirt, you still sweep the same area. You have to for an hour. And my area was in the hangar bay, and it was hot as fuck in the hangar bay because it was in the Persian Gulf, and it gets hot at like 7, so you're already sweating. That's another thing. You're sweating 24/7 unless you got that office job. That's what I'm saying about my other video. Get that. If you don't like sweating your balls off and you don't like working fucking all the time, you're gonna get paid as the same as me chilling in the office. Get that job. Let's chill. I would sweat from like 6 in the morning to 6 at night. And this is like might sound like a bitching video, but I'm just telling you how my experiences, and they were not positive, so it's gonna sound like I'm bitching, but just saying. What else? The laundry. Oh fuck. Okay, to do your laundry on the ship, you have to sign up to get a washer and dryer. So you can't just go down and do your laundry whenever you want on a carrier. You have to sign up on a list the morning of. So if you want to do your laundry, you have to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning and wait in line for an hour or an hour and a half because it opens at 6 where you have to sign up. And everybody would get in line at like 4:30, so they got a good time spot because you have to get, if I don't get in line until 5:30 and people are in line at 4:30, that's an hour of people that got all the good time spots for the next day and the next 2 days. So I'm stuck with doing my laundry at 10 at night on the ship after I just worked 12 hours. I have to wait until 10 and do my laundry, and then that means I only get 4 hours of sleep. And sometimes the water would be going down, and there would be water shortages. So I have to do my laundry in the sink. Obviously, you're gonna wear some stank-ass underwear. That's why you gotta bring a lot of underwear and clothes and shit. And if that happens, you got backups on backups on backups. Like right now, I have like 1 million pairs of boxers still from the Navy. It's good. So I don't have to do my laundry. I don't have to wash my underwear for like a month. Chilling. I just let that shit pile up now. But fuck, other shit that I remember about deployment. I'm trying to, medical, yeah. The medical is not the doctors. I had staph infection 4 times on my foot, right here, on my ankle. I think I got it from my boots because I wear flight deck boots all the time. So I think it got in through my ankle because of my boots were like, was messing up chafing my skin or got me a cut. So the staph infection got in. And staph infections are always on ships, or like hospitals. That's where they thrive. So I kept getting it, and I didn't do fucking shit. Like literally my foot, I felt like my foot was gonna fall off. Like it was so hot and like bad and it was like spreading, they're like, oh, you're fine. Here's some oral antibiotics. If it doesn't go down, we'll think about it. So I had to go on an IV because they weren't treating me. I had staph infection. That sucks. There's no good. Oh no, okay. Well, the good parts, I guess, is when you go into ports. But it's only 4 days, and we might have duty one of those days. Nah. Fucking ports. But yeah, it's not. There's no good. It's just all. That's why you hear people trying to do some. That's why all the. If you're a girl, though, like you hear a lot of stories about chicks getting pregnant, so you don't have to go on deployment. Happens all the time. It's not a story. It happens. They get pregnant right before deployment, before it's coming up. They're like, oh, I'm having a baby. I can't go on deployment, and they get paid the same amount as me. All right, I don't want this to come across as like sexist or whatever it's called, but this is the truth. They get paid the same amount as me, sitting in a chair back on the beach. Not on deployment. We call it the beach. If you're not on the ship, we call it the beach. So back on the beach, they're chilling in whatever their office job doing, with their little baby, coming when I'm working, on deployment. Sweat my ass off. Yeah. 12 minutes, 11-minute video. What else? What else is there to complain about? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to make you understand that it sucks. If somebody is gonna say it's fun, insane. How are you gonna? I mean, I guess I don't know how it could be fun. Like if you're, maybe it could be. You're super optimistic, but like it's not. Chill. I'm sweating. Fucking bright ass light in my face. Alright. I'm getting sick. I sound like a frog. I do some stupid shit with my hands all the day.